Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and let's get into the ingredients for this easy shrimp ceviche. So here are the ingredients you're gonna need. Alright guys, so right here I have some cooked shrimp. It's peeled, deveined, tail off. It's still a little bit of frozen, so I'm going to go ahead and run it under the strainer and some cold water for about 5 to 7 minutes. In the meantime, while that's thawing out, I am going to go ahead and start cutting all of my vegetables to go ahead and add to this shrimp ceviche. So go ahead and just leave that running under some cold water. Really easy. I like to use the cooked shrimp here so I don't have to deal with letting it sit with the lemon juice. Alright guys, so I already have extra small shrimp here, but I am going to give it a little cut about 2 to 3 times. That way every bite can have a piece of shrimp in it. So I'm going to go ahead and continue cutting the shrimp here. Just take a little bit of time, cut them through. If you want to leave them whole, you most definitely can. I just feel like this gives a more even amount since they'll be cut the same way as the vegetables. Alright guys, I've gone ahead and cut all of my shrimp. I'm going to go ahead and season to my taste. You can season everything, just as you like it. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic powder. Again, everything is to your taste, so as you go along, just continue to taste it. If you feel like it needs a little bit more of this, a little more of that, go ahead and do so. I'm also going to go ahead and add that Old Bay seasoning. This adds so much flavor, so I definitely recommend using this, but of course if you don't have it, go ahead and just use some salt, garlic powder. If you have garlic salt, that will also work. So I did cut about 6 big limes. I'm going to go ahead and use about 4. Of course, later if I need a little more, I will add some. But right here, I'm going to go ahead and just use the lemon squeezer. Go ahead and get those all squeezed in, and then we'll move on to adding in all of the vegetables. Alright guys, so I added all my limes. I'm going to go ahead and add just a few drops of soy sauce here. I like the flavor. If you want to go ahead and leave this out, again, you can. Just as you're going along and making this, go ahead and just continue to taste it and see what you feel you can use a little more of, or don't use it at all. Of course, so I added the soy sauce. I'm going to add a few drops of Valentina sauce. I feel like it gives it a nice little flavor. You don't taste any heat at all. It's simply there for flavor. And go ahead and just get this mixed up. Remember, we seasoned it already, so we're going to kind of just let that sit there for just a few. And then we're going to go ahead and add our cucumber, our onions, our tomatoes, and of course our avocados. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add all of the vegetables into the bowl, and we're going to go ahead and start mixing it all together, guys. We're almost done. Super simple, very delicious recipe. I wanted to share this with you for the weekend. I hope you guys will give it a try. My wife absolutely loves this recipe, so I hope you really do enjoy it. Alright, so my avocados I sliced all the way down in lines and then into little squares, and then I'm going to go ahead and just scoop them out without mashing it. Then we'll go ahead and mix it all together, guys. Okay guys, so right here I felt like I could have used a little bit more lime. I feel like there wasn't enough in general in the whole bowl, so I did go ahead and add a whole lime. So we'll go ahead and get that added in, squeeze that in really good. I love this lemon squeezer. If you don't have one of these lemon squeezers, I definitely recommend you get one because it really gets all that lime out of there versus just squeezing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that all together. Honestly, the lime is not too overpowering in this recipe because in just a few moments we're gonna add some ketchup and some clamato, and that really just goes really well together. So give that one more good mix. Remember, you don't wanna mash up that avocado or break anything in your bowl. Just go ahead and mix it very gently. So I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 good squirts of the ketchup. Again, it's up to you if you wanna go ahead and put a little less or a little bit more. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a total of 1 cup of clamato juice. I do add a little bit more later, but right now this is what I'm starting with, is 1 cup. Again, do it to your liking. If you want a little more, if you want it a lot juicier, go ahead and do so. If you want a little bit less, add a little bit less. Alright guys, so right here I did go ahead and wash a bunch of cilantro. I went ahead and cut that a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and add that to the bowl. I really recommend that you don't leave this ingredient out. It gives it so much flavor. I love the smell and the taste of cilantro. So again, if you do like it, add it. If you want to add more, add a little bit less, go ahead and do so. Alright guys, so I bought some Santitas corn tortilla chips. Here you can buy those round tostada chips if you wanted, that you use to make like bean tostadas. The large, they kind of look like regular corn tortillas, but they're fried. They sell those at the store, at Walmart, pre-made, or you can fry them up yourselves. I just found it quicker and easier to use corn tortilla chips. Guys, this recipe is so amazing, so much flavor, freshness. Give it a try for the weekend. You know, and a family get together. This is something really, really good to have. Everybody can kind of just pick at it. But here I went ahead and just added a little bit more seasonings. I added some more salt, some Old Bay, some ketchup, and a little bit more clamato juice. I felt like it could use it, and a little bit of garlic powder. But other than that, you guys, please give this recipe a try. Let me know down in the comments below if you bake it and if you liked it. If you have any questions, you feel free to DM me on Instagram or any of my other social medias that will be listed in the description below. And you guys, I hope you have an amazing weekend. It was my absolute pleasure sharing this with you today. And until next video, guys, bye.